Live from the planet Lovetron, this is the Thomas Game Podcast. I am
DJ Rell Life.
You know my name. It's just Tiffany. You know my name. It's just Tiffany. It's his better half. You don't have to hit the button. I'm his better half, Tiffany.
been asking for a tag all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it.
You know yeah, but I need to change Tiffany. That. I don't like it.
We'll work on
Yours
that.
Sounds cool. Mine sounds boring.
I'm cooler, but this is episode 22. Thomas Game Podcast. How are you doing this evening, dear?
I'm doing good. I'm blessed. Feeling good. How you doing?
Doing good as well.
You looking good. Got a fresh cut. Smelling good.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I appreciate that. Gotta appreciate the compliments when you get them.
Oh, you get them all the time from me, baby. Don't act like that.
No, you do. Thank you. I appreciate that. If it's your first time, you know what it is, man. Go ahead and just subscribe to YouTube. Hit the button. Go ahead and hit the notification bell so every video that is posted, you will get a notification to know. You can also subscribe to on Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and other listening platforms as well.
Okay.
I want to give a shout out to, still the first responders, everybody that's still out there in the field doing what they're doing, the protesters, everyone out there fighting for the cause, who's still working and doing what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to give you guys a shout out always when you forget about y'all.
All right.
Yeah, you look tired, man. We just started.
No, I think I had one too many glasses of wine. You know, when I drink wine, it make me sleepy, but I'm good. We about to get into it. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. And if you miss the last episode 21, why do men have a hard time of what is it? I forgot what it was.
Forgiving women that cheat.
Yeah. If you missed it, check it out. It was pretty good. So that's the $1 million question. So you guys can check it out. But we all for that. We're gonna get right into it. We ain't gonna waste no time.
Oh, you want to jump right into it?
We're gonna jump right into it.
Okay, let's jump right into it.
You think we should? Or you think we should wait?
No, let's get into it because I'm ready. We need to talk about Jada and Will and all this stuff that transpired with them. Just too much.
All right. Last week we talked about August coming out, discussing with Angela Yee about his relations with the Smith family, in particular Jada. He said that Will gave him permission.
He did.
And
let's focus on that. Will gave him permission.
Will gave him permission. That's what he said.
Let's not forget that.
Right. And after that interview, what's up, Auntie? We live, IG live. That's Deep Pod. What's up, y'all? And after that interview, the Smith family representative for actually both of them, for Will and Jada, came out and said those accusations not true. X, Zay, what up, man? Glad you could join us. They said it wasn't true. And how long after that? A week, maybe?
Couple of days, maybe a week. They came out and said it was true. And then they said they never said anything after the interview. So I don't know who said or denied the rumors that he was talking about with Angela Yee. Well, remember on the interview he said that? Will said that? Right.
Well, what happened right after the interview, like I said, the representatives came out for both of them. Will and Jada said it didn't happen. Then Jada came back out and said it's time for some healing. Well, I believe she showed a video of, I guess she's talking to herself at the Red Table Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a couple of days ago, they set the world on fire. They stopped the world with the interview with Jada and her husband, Will, where she, I guess, confessed on them being her and Og having relations.
An entanglement.
Entanglement, right.
that was
entanglement. That's the new word, you know what I'm saying? 12-minute video interview. So I'm gonna let you get into it first. What you think
sure
about?
You want me to get into it first?
Yeah, because I'm gonna let you tell me what you think about this. The 12-minute interview. Trap Talk. What up?
Okay, so what I thought about the interview, the whole interview was bullshit to me.
Whoa.
Just straight up bullshit. I didn't believe anything Will said. I didn't believe anything Jada said. I just seen two actors who wrote a script to address these bullshit ass rumors.
Carol City Gentleman, what up?
And what I mean by the rumors, I don't think they broke up. That was bullshit.
I don't think so either.
They have an open marriage, and they didn't want it to get out that they have an open marriage. And I believe August Alsina, I believe more of what he said in the interview with Angela Yee than the interview Jada and Will tried to. They tried to do a good job of making it seem as if they were breaking up or going through a divorce or whatever the case may be. Bullshit. Straight up bullshit. There's no way no man is going to sit there and do an interview with his wife talking about her entanglements with another man, and then you're still allowing this man to come around your family, your kids. You as a man have a good relationship with him. You know, you refer to him as Og. Jada referred to him as Og. Just call it what it is. Y'all have an open marriage.
DJ Huff, what up? We see you. Auntie says open marriage. Yeah, I mean, we've been hearing about this open marriage for 20 plus years.
For 20 years. So
we've been hearing that they've been swingers. They've been spotted out in swingers clubs. This has been going on for quite some time. A couple of things I look at as, you know, I'm a Virgo, so I'm very observant. I look at everything. One of the things that I noticed is that entanglement. She came out, she being Jada came out and said entanglement. And Will had to check and say, what? What did you?
Yeah,
what?
That was all a part of the script they wrote to do their interview.
I don't know if it's part of the.
It was a script. They are very good actors and really good at their profession, and that's what they gave the world, and the world bought it.
But
I feel like the world bought it. The world really feel bad for Will, and I don't feel bad for Will because I believe he gave August the permission, just like he said, to sleep with his wife. And to be honest, I feel like it goes a little bit deeper than that. I think Will into men, women, all of that. I think he probably had a threesome with them.
Whoa, okay. Slow down. Arteria, what up? Okay, X says she don't want to sound like a predator. I'm not gonna go to that far to say he was gay. I don't put nothing past him. But
I wouldn't be surprised. That's all I'm saying.
I wouldn't be surprised either, but I'm gonna take it a little step further. I think that yes, I think he gave Og. Nah, nigga, I'm gonna call you August.
That's just crazy.
Your mama named you August. I'm gonna call you August. I think he gave August permission. I think he's upset because he told. Like we talked about last week. I didn't agree with him telling.
Yeah.
I thought that was very, that's birdish.
They should have
chatty
just kept
patty.
that between them.
Yeah, so he's upset with that. I think that, yeah, he allowed him to do it, gave him permission, but I think it might have went too far. That's what I think. And I think and I think she's lying when she says that he cut her off.
Right. The whole interview was a lie to me. Every bit of it was a lie to me.
I think she cut him off. That's why he looked hurt in the interview with Angela Yee. He looked like a Tyler Perry character. He looked hurt.
But I don't think he's hurt because of that. Because if you're hurt, if this is a real situation, right?
B, what up? I see you, homie.
If this is a real life situation and they went through a break, let's say we buy into the bullshit.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
They had a break and she was with August. Will, as a man, would not be okay with this man around his family. This happened 4 years ago. They were still doing stuff with August for something that happened 4 years ago. Like most men, if you slept with my wife, I'm done with you. I'm barely gonna forgive my wife.
Right.
But you were still cool with this guy. You guys were still hanging out. You guys were still counseling him. I mean, he could be a really good stand-up guy. Will can to forgive that much and still have a relationship with the man that slept with your wife. But to me, it just don't seem real.
He was counseling with that D. That's what he was counseling with.
No, I'm talking about even Will. Like, it's videos where August is giving Will a massage.
Yeah, that's real flagrant. I didn't get that. Let me read some of these comments. Arteria says they disclosed that they had an open marriage so long ago. When you open that door, you open the door for everything. That is true. Applause on that. That is true. Right. Kyle C. Gentleman says, I agree. I don't know what that is. He's probably a punk, whatever. Keep your mouth closed. She put that water on him. Yes, she did. You know what I'm saying? Yes, she did. X says if they had a breakup, it would have been a non-issue if they in the open if they was out in the open. Like, let me read this again. If they had a breakup, it would have been a non-issue if they was open. Oh, I mean, I guess you're talking about the marriage. If the marriage was broken up, it wouldn't have been an issue. I don't believe they was broken up. That's an excuse that a lot of celebrities use, so it sounds better. But I think they really was mentoring the kid because he, like we said last week, he did have issues. His mother passed away, all kinds of not his mother passed away. Had open issues with him with money and drugs and all kinds of stuff. He lost some people in his life.
Right. I think that's how it started.
Yeah, that's how it started.
And
I think it went too far.
It went too far.
And I think that he fell in love with Jada.
Yeah, they pulled him in.
And I think she cut him off.
Oh, you mean she cut August off?
Yes, because in the video she said that he cut her off.
Right, and August said that they, as in Will and Jada, cut him off.
Yeah.
But I think, like you said, it was getting too far. I think it was just supposed to be a sex thing, and I think August fell in love and got too attached. And they cut him off for that purpose.
He looked like he lost his damn dog in that video.
Yeah,
he looked sad as hell, he lost his puppy. Yeah, like he looked sad, like he looked hurt. And she was too cool in the interview. Mm-hmm. My other issue with this BS interview, 12 minutes of wasting my time that I can't get back. Keywords. Listen to keywords. I just wanted to feel good.
And Will over there nodded and said, yep. Mm-hmm,
I just wanted to feel good. I haven't felt that way in a long time.
Because maybe, this is just me, my observation, me speculating. Will can't make you feel good because Will might not want a woman. And I think he's one of those guys that image is everything to him. Like, he likes to be perfect. He's a perfectionist. He wants to be the perfect husband, the perfect father. But, it might just be an image for him. Sexually, he may feel more entangled with a man. I don't know.
We need more proof on that.
This is just me. This is just what I gather.
I'm not gonna go that far and say the man.
I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, I don't put anything past anyone. I think that perfect image, he probably felt like he could really fix this kid. He has relationships all in the industry, not sexual relationships. Like, he's known to help out. I definitely feel
like he had good intentions.
He probably did. Mm-hmm. He's known. He's helped out Nick Cannon. He's helped out Bow Wow. He has relations with Jay-Z, so he probably felt like he could help this kid who had real serious problems. Other thing, and also when she said, I just wanted to feel good.
How do you say that in front of your husband?
I feel like this is a long time. They put the camera on him.
Right.
Listen, fellas, if you've been messed up before, Steph, what up? If you've been hurt before, you know how it is. That's real.
I think his ego was more hurt. I think everything is hurt because this came back out. And prior to this interview, he did an interview with Angela Ree. That's her name? Who?
Rey, R-E-Y. Mm-hmm. Very intelligent.
Who did an interview?
Will. Mm-hmm. He looked the same way. He getting his butt kicked. He did not anticipate this relationship going like this.
Like I said, I think with him, he's a perfectionist, and he, probably doesn't know how to deal with imperfection and things that may not fall in alignment with what he thinks his life should be. Mm-hmm. And Jada, she's so calm, cool, and collective. This is what she craves. She likes fixing people. How she looked in that interview was too relaxed.
She was too calm and cool.
Too calm, too cool, and he was the complete opposite.
Yeah,
and I think she knows how to deal with a messy situation. I think Jada knows how to deal with a messy situation as opposed to Will. I don't know if he know how to deal with it.
Well, let's not get it twisted. She's that calm and cool because she's the one that got rammed in. If he did it, I don't think he's sitting there calm and cool like that.
But I think this is normal for them. It's the only difference this time is that they have to address it for the public. Trust me, August ain't the first or the last dude to run up in Jada while they're married.
Of course not. Let me read some of these comments. X says, dude was unstable and too young. I agree with that. That's why he snitched like a little girl. Like, real men don't, and I don't condone this behavior. Let's get that clear.
This is something that they were okay.
Yeah, they're okay with. Yes,
this is their arrangement.
So I don't believe in kissing and telling. Your auntie say, Tiff, you hit on the head. Will like men. Oh boy, yeah. Oh boy. I that's y'all no opinion
For her
with
to
that.
sit there and say to her husband with a straight face, that's some bold shit.
Yeah.
I just wanted to feel good.
Yeah.
Like, damn. Like, to me, that's disrespectful. Unless you and your husband got an arrangement, and I'm sure he knew what she meant by that.
Mm-hmm.
And for you to allow other men to come in and satisfy her,
yeah,
it's a little bit more to that story.
Let me see. When a woman's neglected, you better pay attention. That is the truth. Jada may be a sexual predator. I want to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about a lot of double standards. Now, being that she's 20 years older than him.
Yeah.
Now, if that was a man, there's just one double standards I want to get into. How would that look on a man? Because they would call him a sexual predator.
Right.
She's getting celebrated like a cougar.
But would they? I mean, because that's nothing new. People date younger all the time. So
I'm talking about these days and times.
And these days, it's now you're talking about underage, like under 21 or under 18. Then yeah, it looks bad. But he's older than that, right?
He's 25. He's legally he's of age.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like that happens every day with people date younger, especially men.
I don't. It happens, but the world that we live in, how it's going on with the cancer movement and all this. If Will had messed with a 20, okay, that's even better. This happened 4 years ago, so he was 21. Mm-hmm. Let's say Will was, let's say it was a young lady, other way around. Will 41, the female is 21.
But this happens all the time. I mean, look at Steve Harvey's daughter. She looked like a baby, and all these older men running through her, and nobody's really talking about it. I mean, that's normal.
But whoever she's messing with is not married. So that's the only difference is.
No, I'm saying to your point. You're saying because of the age difference.
And they had a problem with that. They got on Puff about that. You know what I'm saying?
But it didn't blow up
Puff,
as big. I don't think it was a big thing. Cause
it didn't blow up as big because Puff's not married. If Puff was married to Cassie or whoever he was
then that's a different point. I'm just saying you were talking about the age difference. I don't think in this day in 2020, as long as you're over the 18, nobody gives a shit how old you are, men or women.
I don't know about that these days, but that's one thing. The nickname Og.
That Will and Jada till this day
not only
call him Og.
Not only did she call him Og several times, he called her Og. So you got a nickname for this nigga. You got a pet name.
That's short for August.
No. That's a pet. That's a pet name, and then Will is saying the name too.
But that's what I'm saying. What man? If this is really, let's stick to the story. Let's say that they really went through a break, and it's you, and you found out I was messing with somebody during that break.
Yeah.
You still gonna continue a relationship with the guy that I was sleeping with and have a nickname and a pet name and sitting here counseling him and being friends with him and inviting him over for barbecues and vacations and taking pictures with the kids?
It's going to be a body in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's going to be.
That's what I'm saying. That whole interview was bullshit to me.
The mentorship is over with. Something like that happens. But yeah, you got a nickname for him. Will got a nickname and all that. I just found that real weird. Like,
and this happened 4 years ago. So any ill feelings or whatever that you may have had about her doing that, I'm sure it would have been suppressed. But he seems okay with it.
Let me see what's going on in here live. Let me see. Damn, that one went by. Let me see what Steph says. I think the pet name was a way to downplay the relationship. That's hold on now. Let me drop something on that. That's a good point, Steph. On his part. Because I think the nigga hurt.
Which one? Both of them hurt.
I think on Will's end.
I think his ego is hurt, and I think
his ego, his pride, is everything.
Because what is he? Why is he hurt? Why do you say he's hurt?
I say he's hurt because it got out. They didn't want it to get out. That's one.
They didn't want it to get out.
They didn't want it to get out. Two, I felt like the relationship went deeper than he wanted it to. Okay, they have an open marriage. This is established, right? Notice you haven't seen any of Will's side pieces come out. You know what I'm saying? So I think he felt like both of them.
20 years?
But I felt like both of them got caught up, and he really don't like the fact that Jada got caught up in it. That's what I feel like. That's why I feel like he's upset. This happened 4 years ago, so now y'all had issues with that because how the way it kept going. 4 years later, it come back. Mm-hmm. He's hurt by that. That's what I think.
I think he was too young to handle it, and I think this is something that Will and Jada have been doing for years.
I agree.
And because this person is young, the person that they chose this time around was too young. He fell in love. I don't think Jada fell in love. I think Jada did what she did, like all the other times, and he took it another way.
He a sucker for love.
And he got hurt. And I think Will didn't want this to mess up his image that he has with him and his wife, because they still never came out and said, oh yeah, we do open marriages. And I don't think Will wants that to get out, but
they're not gonna say it. But he's not built for this kind of relationship. This is probably his first true love.
August?
Yeah, I think he even said this is his first true love. He never been in love like this before.
Yeah,
you know, that cougar put it on him.
Yes, she did.
You know, she's experienced. You know what I'm saying? She put it on him. Like how she did, was the guy Stanley from Set It Off when she needed that money? Then she needed that money for
Nate.
You know what I'm saying? She needed that money for her. Was it for her brother to go to school?
Yep.
She needed that money. She put it on him.
That's my movie.
Yep, just like that. He couldn't deal with it. He's a sucker for love. He couldn't deal with it.
Yeah. And
also, let me see what's going on here. That shows just how toxic their entire situation is. I agree. Will and Jada have an arrangement where they both can do whatever they want as long as they don't divorce each other. That is true. We saw the video.
Right, and that's just what it is. That's what I'm saying. This whole image of him trying to play like he's hurt, like he got into the character that he was playing in Pursuit of Happiness, and he did a damn good job. Jada did a damn good job. Like they sat there, them 2 weeks went by, wrote this little script, got into character, and put it out there, and it was bullshit.
Hold on, I disagree. We're all suckers for love, but you gotta know your place. I disagree with that. We all not suckers for love because, you know, as we talked about before, men are not as emotional as women. We talked about this last week, so we know how to deal with this.
How to deal with what?
How to deal with knowing that this not our girl, and this is a temporary situation.
Well, no, I think when he means a sucker for love, meaning Will and Jada, he's talking about them as husband and wife.
No, he said we're all sucker for love. So I'm assuming that he means everybody is sucker for love.
Right, but if you're married, not just August, but if you're married, you know, you can be a sucker for love for the person that you're with, and you can only tolerate so much.
That's fine if you're husband and wife. I'm not gonna call you a sucker for love because you're in love with the person you're with. But outside of that, if you're not married to somebody,
right,
you're single, and you're trying to get somebody whether they're married or not, and you show this kind of behavior, you are a sucker for love. You're not built for this kind of relationship.
Right.
So that's what I mean by a sucker for love.
Right.
He knew
what it was going into it, and
he ain't built for that.
He thought that he could make it
right. That happens. More. That happens a lot. We see a lot of times with the side chick tries to, get at the husband.
She know what it is. And she thinks she can change him, and that he's gonna leave his wife. And
what happens?
Side chicks, ain't no man leaving his wife. And if he do leave his wife, he gonna go back to her. You just won't know about it, and then she'll be the side chick, which is stupid.
Yeah. So he's just a young man that just not built for this kind of stuff, and he really got hurt. Another key word: life partners. They say this a lot.
Jada and Will.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't hear them say husband and wife. So by saying life partners,
even more reason for me to believe that
they had open relationship, open marriage.
Not just an open marriage, but they are husband and wife. They have their family. They raise their family, but sexually they desire two different things.
They do whatever they want to do. Right.
Like.
So by you saying life partners, you're not having a traditional marriage. Because anytime that people change their words on things like entanglement and a lot of other words, they're trying to change the situation to make it sound better than what it is. Life partners, yeah, we married, but we get to do with it whatever the hell we want to do. Because you can't say you're husband and wife and do these things because you're not going to come out and say you have an open marriage.
It might be a little deeper than that. I think they just sexually, both of them desire different things, and neither one of them can fulfill each other when it comes to sex. That's what I personally think.
Listen,
I don't think that she can make him happy, and I don't think that Will can make her happy.
He don't be around enough. You're doing all these damn bad boy movies.
Everything else, they complement each other. But when it comes to sex, I don't think that neither one of them can satisfy, because sexually they want two different things.
How many bad boy movies you gonna do? That's when she's not satisfied.
Yeah, but I mean, you could be busy and still have sex. He's having sex. He's just not having sex with her.
Of course he is. And I can tell the period of time when they was going through this, he was putting a lot of horrible movies out.
What?
That's when all this stuff was going on. Where all slid right in, literally, when these trash movies that he was putting out. He
didn't have to slide in. Will gave him the damn key.
He put out a lot of bad. I could go on and on. Focus, Wild Wild West. It was a couple of movies. He had a string of bad movies that nobody want to pay. That I've been saying for a minute that nobody want to admit.
You didn't like Wild Wild West?
Hell no, trash. He had another movie. It was just, oh man, like is he losing it? Maybe he did lose it. Literally. So that's when all this stuff happened. Mm-hmm. He put out several bad movies.
I don't know, but I'll say it's something real deep going on, and only them two will know, and whoever else is in the middle.
And I want to say this too, because all the stuff, all the memes and the stuff are funny.
They are funny, and I feel bad, but they are hilarious.
I'm not taking anything away about it. But I just feel like if it was the other way around, this double standard things, I feel like they would try to cancel Will up out of here. This Me Too movement, they'll try to stop the Fresh Prince from showing. They'll try to stop everything, get his music removed off of Spotify. I feel like they would try to crucify him.
But I think if we're talking about Will and Jada, right, if we're just strictly talking about them in their relationship, I don't think it is, because people already know they have an open relationship. Now, if this was happened to anybody else, I would agree with you. But because it's Will and Jada, everybody know how they get down. So
the younger people don't know.
Well, they know now. They know now. They better do their Googles, because this is nothing new.
Auntie saved 4 movies. Jamila, what up? I see you. I want to pull up his movies really quick, because he had a string of bad movies.
He did.
Auntie, you might be right. He had a string of bad movies, and it might have been Gemini Man.
What?
That came out maybe last year.
I don't even think I heard of that one.
Because nobody did, because it was trash.
What was it about?
Who cares? It was
about
trash.
Entanglement?
He was fighting himself or something. That's Entanglement. He was fighting himself.
He was entangled with himself.
Focus. Like, I'm looking at the list now. What the hell is Winter's Tale? What is this? What is this? Gemini Man. Trash. That last Bad Boy movie wasn't good. He had Bright. That movie Bright from Netflix. Where he was partners with the alien.
Oh, yes.
Was that supposed to be Og? Was Og the alien?
Was Og is the alien? Don't do that. I don't know.
Collateral Beauty. Trash.
No, Collateral Beauty was nice.
Trash. He After Earth. Did he do that with his son? Trash.
I don't think the only one out of that list you just named that I saw was Collateral Beauty.
These movies he came out with was trash. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So that's the period of time that all cast slid in. But yeah, I do feel like if Will did this, they'll try to get him up out of there. Like, it's a lot of jokes going on, but it was on the end. I don't think it would though. But if they do have an open marriage, that's their business. You know what I'm saying? If that's what they decide.
It's so much. And this is just my observation. Like, you can take it for what it is. I mean, I'm not a therapist. This is just my observation. But even looking at them, I mean, I think that sexually he likes probably men. That's just what I think. And I think a lot of men like him think that they're not gay. They just like having sex with men, but they want their wives. They want, their family. So you think because he's receiving it, he not the giver, you think he not gay? I don't know if he's the receiver or the giver. All I know is he can't make Jada feel good. That's what she said.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, man. So maybe he's just not sexually attracted to her. So they have this open marriage because let's talk about it. Why do people have open marriages? It's something sexually that they're missing. Well, sometimes, but also if they feel like their marriage is boring and they want to spice, quote unquote spice in their marriage, they decide to do that and they'll come back. But a lot of times. But for her to sit there and say, tell this man, look him straight in the face, I just want it to feel good. Like, damn. Yeah, see, your husband can't make you feel good? See, the old Philly Will should have came out and he should have jumped across that table. and made that table really red. Get some blood on that table. It really would have been a red table talk.
And I love Will. You know, I love Will. I love Jada. But when it comes to their relationship, I think it's just weird. Down to the kids. And I hate to talk about people's kids, but you can look at them and say, as normal as they try to be on TV, their image and how they look, I hate to judge a book by its cover, tells a different story.
Well, they let their kids, be too free. And when you do that, they
so be too crazy. Free. You cut off your hair. You're bald. You do all these piercings. There's other outlets to be free. You can do something else, but I mean, I get it. I hear it, and I'm not passing judgment on anybody.
No, teach
you know what I mean?
On your marriage.
Right. I'm not trying to pass judgment on anybody. I'm just saying, based on my observation, the story they trying to tell is not what it is.
Let me see. To fill a void. Yeah, to fill a void when he was making them whack ass movies. The movies are trash. They living according to the Old Testament. I don't know about that, sis. Many wives just reverse many men in Jada's case. What does that mean?
Meaning the roles have reversed.
As far as what?
The women are now doing what the men do.
And you're not gonna win that battle. The Smiths.
Jada look cool. Jada won that battle because
that's one. Hey, let me tell you something.
She did not look bothered whatsoever.
Let me tell you something. Women out there listening, y'all all can't beat Jada. Play your position, because you know when them emotions kick in.
But everybody ain't got no husband like Jada husband either.
So you be careful. Don't try to do that when you wear your emotions on your sleeve. You're gonna get hurt. Be a woman. And
well,
men,
it depends. Men need to be men.
Yeah,
Don't be Will.
Don't be Og.
Don't be Og. Don't be Will.
Because all my fellas, if you had a chance,
I wouldn't want no man like Will either. I'm sorry.
If you had a chance to smash Jada Pinkett Smith, we ain't talking. I'm just saying. We ain't talking, man. The Smiths laughing all the way to the bank. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? This will not affect them in any way.
Whatsoever, because this is something that they used to.
If Will put out a hit movie, let's pray on it. He'll be just fine. If Jada get some other bozo on the Red Table Talk, this will be forgotten about. This will be over with in a couple of days anyway. So, But people out there listening, leave us your comments. Let us know what you think about this Og and entanglement relationship and this open marriage with Will and Jada. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you think. Leave your comments. Let me see what Auntie say. We don't want to be Jada. Thank God. But some women do. Some women do.
And some men want to be Will.
Yeah, true. Some do. Some want to be successful and have a hot Hollywood wife, but this goes to show that money is not an exemption for pain and being hurt.
That ain't what I meant when I said some men want to be Will, but
that's what I mean. Cisco,
that's not what I meant.
But we about to be out, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for joining us. You know what I'm saying? Peace. So, before we be out, anything else you want to get into there?
No, I think we should just leave it at that.
No down and again. You can follow us. If you want to leave any stories or any questions, anything you want to discuss with us, you can also check us out on the email at thomasgang2020@gmail.com. And also you can continue to follow us, or if you haven't, again, join us on YouTube. Subscribe also on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, and other listening platforms. So let's pray for
I just want to feel good.
Forget them.
I've been wanting to feel good for so long.
Forget them. No, Justice. Yo, that boy hurt. And I don't care what nobody say. But listen, ain't nothing changed, man. Justice for George Floyd. Justice for Breonna Taylor. What's that young boy that had a situation? Elijah, forgive me for not knowing his last name. Justice for all of them. They ain't stopped. You know what I'm saying? The movement's still out there. But Thomas Gang, man, we out.